with Jimmy Uso and Sami Zayn. He's coming November 30th, but they're getting after it.
War Games, perhaps.
Right now.
Little taste of what's to come. The Usos and Sami Zayn intent on making sure this is clean in house.
Jake's
a fair fight for Seth Rollins against Bronson.
Fatu absorbing the super kicks from the Usos.
And have a match the bell has rung. This one is...
He gets sent over the barrier.
Don't forget, we started and jumping all over Bronson Reed. Has put paid to that.
How outrageous.
It was Seth freaking Rollins, but one shot from the monster.
Just is that. To see Seth and Big Bronson and New Bloodline surrounding the ring and fighting their way. And then all of a sudden, you got OG Bloodline out of the arena. As all of a sudden, here comes Seth. Rep lands at the front of the announce desk. Ready to fly, suicide dive, and Reed. Big start for Seth freaking Rollins.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City.
Bronson Reed, the man he defeated at Crown Jewel, but instant devastation from Reed, unceasing. But he just seemingly cannot get rid of him. Wade, like what happened moments ago while we were in commercial break. Chest compression.
That is how you turn a human being into...
Seth in a tough spot on the wrong end of 330-pound
to a pancake, and it's a wonder that Seth Rollins is still... 3 flurries of attacks from Seth Rollins moving after getting his sternum crushed. You're seeing these who's as tough as they come, but Bronson Reed, the monster... What? I'll tell you, they're capable of shutting them down in the blink of an eye. There's months of attacks and brawls with Bronson Reed of Seth. Earlier today in catering and walking around the hallway, really taking its toll on the body of Seth freaking Rollins. I saw rather gingerly. It's not pretty at all, but there are some things you cannot hide. His body is hurting. Seth Rollins always has a game face on.
Oh, the way his body just flipped over that barrier, the velocities he's had there.
Seth
velocity alone and his ribs to the edge of the wall, and you know the
Rollins has not been close to 100% in a long time, but the spirit that has taken him to the top many times. That man possesses a certain fighting sense and will do again, although it might not.
Can't believe he came back so quickly after what happened on August 5th.
Be tonight, looking at how this is going.
Well, there are some who still, when Bronson Reed really stamped himself, when career on my terms, and that's when the brutal attacks start. For all intents and purposes, he said, I'm going to take control of my with 6 tsunamis.
Warned the world he was going to put to those words.
But then, of course, Seth
Rollins himself in the spotlight, and boy, has he lived up.
Rollins shockingly made his return match against Braun Strowman. That was at the end of September. And since then, and cost Bronson Reed the last monster standing. And it's been every week, non-stop, constant brutality. Oh, and he sends him over to the floor. Able to get out of the way, and he'll stairs.
Seth Rollins barely able
that left shoulder of Bronson Reed right into the
able to stand up, but wisely ducking. And it's Bronson Reed who looked down, but I promise, out of the way at the very last second. That man is never out.
Those steel steps were in the length of the last monster standing when he delivered, slamming that head down on the steel steps. The stunning stomp.
Shots with Bronson Reed's head bouncing. Ricker Rollins knows full well these off the steel is enough to keep any man down. A monster.
Seth freaking.
But you're not dealing with a man tonight. You are dealing with
Rollins. He asked Adam Pearce for this stomp here, Wade.
This setup, Joe.
Opportunity to do it again. He's getting it. Is he thinking? And Reed able to
for Seth Rollins liking.
Let's deny him the opportunity.
Just bouncing back too quick.
Springboard knee feet as he takes the big boot and then stands right up to it.
Still on his feet.
Wobbly. Smart by Rollins.
It's not enough.
And a kick out at to
Rollins,
go low.
Oh, giving it everything he's got.
as Bronson Reed comes up with a little something. Out enjoying the next go of it between Rollins.
Both competitors giving it everything they've got.
And Reed.
Having to dig as deep as they possibly can. Matchup, my bad. Seth Rollins is still ticking. I've written off Seth Rollins several times in this, and he's now taking back control in this match. Oh no.
And he at that wow!
Seth Rollins against the Hall of Famer Kane. Rollins once blew his knee out pulling a move like that on tonight. Something special is ticking.
Trying to grab another win against Big.
Get over for the Architect.
Bronson Reed. After all their the win. And the quick kick out by Reed. Battles, springboard moonsault into the cover.
Seth Rollins showing all of that durability. Whatever generation you want to look at. And speed of thought that's made him one of the all-time greats.
Throwing everything at him.
Barely a one.
Against Big Bronson Reed.
This deep into a match count.
It takes so much.
Look at the eyes of Seth Rollins, who has competed to believe, what the hell do I have to do tonight?
He has.
Earlier tonight, wanted Solo Sikoa, wanted to settle this once and for all. This man, Roman Reigns, kicked off Friday Night SmackDown, said he... But instead, Roman Reigns was met by an enforcer, reminding Roman that Solo... A video from Jacob Fatu, Solo's personal... doesn't do Roman's bidding anymore. And it takes some guts for Roman Reigns. Solo is the new tribal chief. To walk out here alone, facing the new bloodline. Roman had his opportunity. Roman's alienated anyone that was close to him. Could have acknowledged Solo and the bloodline and family. Roman refused, and here we are. He would have continued with business as usual as one united.
First of all, it's good. Before I have them acknowledge me, there's something I need you to do to see you be first. To acknowledge me as your undisputed. I need you, tribal chief.